Hi, fourth graders. Good morning. I hope you are being safe at home. I hope you have been working in your vocabulary and you get the chance to send it to me privately in a message. I know that some of you have sent it in the wall, and I don't want it in the wall. I have been given specific instructions about how you should make your homeworks, and you being assessed and how well you're following those instructions, because that means that you are comprehending whatever I'm saying in the videos and following specific instructions, meaning that the language that I'm speaking to you is something that you are understanding and you are developing the language that we have learned in school through all these quarters together. So today I'm going to start reading your story, All World and Beyond. This book is different because it's the teacher's version. I'm going to read a little for you, and I hope that you're reading with me together. So you can either put on some earphones like me, or you can just hear it once and then put on earphones and read with me so you can repeat whatever I'm saying. And then read out loud so people can hear you. At some point I will call you and you will have to read for me a little and you will be assessed. That will be like a test. So I'll ask you to read for me a little and you will have to read according to what have I pronounced. Remember that you have to respect the pronunciation, the enunciation, the commas, small pauses, and you have to give the best meaning that you can to the reading. Okay, so let's start. All World and Beyond, written by Roberto Espinela, photo selection by Mónica Delgado de Patruco. You think that Earth and the Sun are the most important bodies in the universe, but they're only a small part of it. Our solar system and the stars that you see at night are part of a galaxy called the Milky Way. Very advanced satellites and telescopes help scientists see and study the universe. Scientists think there are billions of galaxies in the universe. They are discovering more about them every day. For example, scientists believe that galaxies are moving farther apart. This means that the universe might actually be getting bigger. As you can remember, when we were doing your vocabulary, we spoken about the solar system, the galaxy, and the universe. So I said that if the world, for an example, was my universe, the galaxy would hold the solar system inside. So let's make a small drawing. For an example, if all of this space is my universe, then the galaxy would be the yellow. Well, it's kind of like not very clear. A little better. Circle, and then if this is your galaxy, the solar system would be a small circle inside of it. And that small circle has another smaller circle inside. And that's where planet Earth and the whole solar system is. And as the reading says, maybe the universe is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Because, as you remember, we said that the universe has no end. It's so far it's endless, and they haven't found the beginning or the end of it. In the beginning, in the Christopher Columbus time, people used to think that the earth was flat. So when Christopher Columbus told the Queen of Spain that he would go and explore, he thought that when he would go into with his ship into the ocean, at some point he would find the end of it, psh, and there was the end of the ocean, and there would be a monster waiting for him. That's one of the theories that people had. Another theory that people had is that the universe, the planet Earth, was being held by a turtle. Greek mythology says that Apollo, if I'm not incorrect, he was punished by his father or by his brother, one of the kings, the gods, the Greek gods. He was punished because he rebelled against him. So he was punished with the fact that he would have to hold planet Earth on his back. So he would be punished by holding it forever. Now, all these theories later were discovered that they were not true. That planet Earth is a circle, as we can see in here, and it constantly moves around the sun. It's not the sun that moves. We move around it. We not only go in circles. Remember that we have revolutions. We go in circle inside of a circle inside of a circle. So it's like a top, like a trompo. It goes around and goes around and around inside the same circle. So that's what we do, but in slower version. So in there we have that we belong to the Milky Way. That's where our solar system is included in. And we are getting bigger and bigger. Next page. Unit 6, page 66. Our sun is the center of our solar system. It is actually a star. Earth and the other planets revolve around the sun in separate paths called orbits. Earth's orbit is shaped like an oval. It's about 585 million miles long. It makes a complete revolution around the sun every 365 and a quarter days, or 1 year. The force that keeps Earth on an orbit around the sun is called gravity. The sun's gravitational pull on Earth keeps it revolving on its orbit. So in there we can see that we say that the sun is the center of our solar system. So if this is the universe in a smaller version, and this is the sun, okay, then we go around in circles. And not we only go around in circles around them, but we also go around in circles around ourselves. So we go like this, but also like this around ourselves. Sorry, my markers are not really good. You know, my markers never mark real well. I'm always writing. Let's do it again. So, this is the much better. This is the sun. Okay? And then we go, and this is planet Earth. Okay? So we go around the sun in 365 and a quarter days. All around the sun. But not only that, we go around ourselves. So try to imagine if you could circle in a chair, like this kind of chair, but if I turn around, I'm going to unplug my earphones. You go around in a chair like this, but also when you go around in the chair, you go around in circles and around the classroom. You would be so dizzy by going around and around and around. So this is what the movement does, and this is what happens day and night. When we go around him, sometimes, let's imagine, oh wait, I'm going to explain this in another video. Let me finish this page, one more page. Okay. Page 67. It's the picture of planet Earth. You can see in there all the green is plants. The brown is some rocky mountains and dirt. All of that is the water, and the white are clouds, all the clouds around us. And as you can identify in there, this is North America. This is South America, Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia. And this in the very center with the belly button, of the continent of America. This in here is Central America. And in the very middle in there, you can see Honduras. Well, you don't see too much of it, but you can kind of identify it close to Guatemala. Okay. Earth also has a gravitational force. This force keeps the moon in an orbit around Earth. So we have a small circle, it wasn't a planet. It was the moon was a satellite. Satellite? Was it a satellite? Wait, I don't want to tell you anything that is not correct. Yeah, I think it is a satellite. We'll make it to the moon, don't worry. Okay, so the moon goes around us. It's a whole game of going around in circles and in circles and in circles. Everybody goes around in circles. So if we were planets, we would be very dizzy all the time. Earth also has a gravitational force. This force keeps the moon in an orbit around Earth. It also makes the oceans on Earth bulge. The moon tries to pull at anything on Earth to bring it closer. Earth holds on to everything except water. The pulling of the gravitational force causes the world's ocean to rise and fall. This creates the ocean tides. Gravity holds you down on Earth. You cannot see gravity, but you can feel its effects every day. If you jump up, you always come back. When you throw a ball straight up into the air, it will come back at you. So let's imagine this. The gravitational force that the planet Earth has is like a magnet. You know those magnets that you pull in the refrigerator with little letters? Those magnets, if you try to put them together by the black parts, they don't stick. But they have another side that does stick, and they usually stick to metallic things. To metallic things, they stick. So for an example, this is the most regular shape that people kind of knows about a magnet. And they pull things close to them. So the planet Earth has a gravitational force that keeps people stuck on Earth. So when you're walking around Earth, you are being pulled down by the gravitational force. The gravitational force pulls you down. If the gravitational force didn't pull you down, then you would be floating. You would be floating around the planet, and then eventually you would make it into the space. Because other planets, so far that I have known or that I have researched, don't have a gravitational force. That's what you see in movies, how people they float around planets. But planet Earth has a gravitational force. It pulls you down. And it pulls you to be on the planet. And also, it has a relationship with the moon. But I'm going to explain the relationship with the moon a little later. So far we have read 3 pages. So from these pages, I'm going to give you some questions. Now, your homework this week will be to write these questions by what I'm saying. I am not going to write them in the wall. I am not going to write them anywhere. You have to take whatever I'm saying and write it. Okay? So, question number 1, and you can pause the video and you can rewind it anytime that you want. Question number 1 is, how big is the universe? That is question number 1. How big is the universe? Question number 2. Where is the solar system located in the universe? Where is the solar system located in the universe? Remember all these questions written in your notebook, and remember, question in cursive, answer in print. Same thing as the vocabulary. Question number 2, where is the solar system located in the universe? Question number 3, what is a revolution on Earth? Remember revolution, going around and around and around. Question number 4, what does the gravitational force or gravity does to you? What does the gravitational force or gravity does to you? That is the last question. Remember, this is what the gravitational force does to you. Okay? So, those are all the questions. Rewind the video all the times that you want until you make it. I am not going to write them anywhere. We have done this in the classroom before. I dictate and you copy, so I'm expecting the same. question in cursive, not red, not pink, and not orange, and the answer in print with a pencil. So I hope you're okay, and then I'm going to continue reading your story. Remember, be working in your stuff because you usually are gonna make my reading homework for Monday or Friday. Have a nice day, guys.